Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hardcore. This is Trog. It's so beautiful. The sunset, the snow, the building. I did some work off camera. Let's go check it out. So I made like this little igloo house type of thing. I did this igloo type of thing off camera. And I think it looks pretty good, and I gathered some supplies so we can make some more, because this will be the residential / main part of the city. Probably the castle thing will be right in the middle. But, check this out. Look at how good that looks. I love how that looks. So, the inside is okay. Like I said, I'm not very good at interior design, so you have to give me some ideas in the comments. But look at this. It's a nice little place. We got some bunk beds, a little fire going. Yeah, it's nice. A little chair. Let's sleep. Actually, I want the top bunk. Okay, I fall off the top bunk. Hopefully I don't start dying. Okay, just a little ow on the head. Nothing bad. But I added these for to make the bunk bed, like the footboards. And then these for to make sure the fire is contained, but I really like the look of this if it was more of a campfire, right? That'd be a good campfire. So let's go grab some blocks now that it's daytime and start working on another one or something similar, because this will be some sort of housing area. At least a little bit, you know, so let's grab some of these, put this down so we know where to go. I'm thinking right here in this corner, so like middle being here, and it's gonna kind of be on the, no, that's where the door will be, the middle here. And then, so that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I think that might be big enough for a house. Like that? Yeah. And then we can do that to make it more of a circle. Still kind of square, but not really as much so. And then one out here as well. That doesn't look like a circle at all. Feel like, oh yeah, it is too. So it's here. Right? Oh, I don't know. Let's let it freeze over and work somewhere else. So, by the way, I said I was going to work on the mob farm. I cannot because we need slimes. So I looked up some slime chunks on Chunkbase, and looks like we have 2 slime chunks right here. So I was thinking this was going to be a big building here. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe a farm type of looking thing. Maybe it's a rail cart system, so like a subway type of thing, and it goes underground over to the industrial area over there, where we collect the ice. Maybe that's what we'll do. But I wanted to address the theme of this world, because the theme needs to be like set in stone. We need to have a theme, and if we have a theme, we know how to build. We know what style we want to do, which is fantasy. I want to do fantasy. Mainly because of that pillar in the sky. When I start, when I'm boating over in this direction and I come up and I start seeing that, I'm probably here in the sea, like really far away, like right there. It looks like the Loch Ness Monster type of thing. So I'm thinking, if we cover this in ice and snow, we might be able to turn it into an ice dragon. It sounds crazy, but we can do it. I think that will be like the centerpiece, like the big thing about this port. It's got an ice dragon there. Oh, wouldn't that be so cool? Oh. Future stuff, future stuff. Let's work on this house that we completely destroyed the water for. And I don't have ice. That's okay. So instead of making one there, because I don't want to right now, let's make one like back here, maybe? Like starting here. And this is going to be bigger than that one. So this is how I lay out all things. So this will be middle. Okay. Let's place that there. And now 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Yes, I like this because it's starting to encroach upon this area here. Actually, I might want to bring it... Yes. I want to bring it 3 out so it gets really close to there. So let's bring it 3 more. Is that 3 more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And then 3 here. Okay. I'm liking this. So this is the little layout we kind of have planned. Let's try to finish this. So we'll go 5 here. 5 white on this. Maybe even 7. I'm not sure. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So then if we go here... I hate misplacing these blocks. I need a silk touch shovel in order to get these, because otherwise it just stinks that I waste this, because it's a little expensive. 7, 2, 1. Is that the pattern we're going with for this circle? Yeah. 7, 2, 1 circle. Perfect. So this little hut is a lot bigger and it's going to be a lot taller. And this one's more like a smaller house, you know, like a little bit for the family. And then this one's got some room in it. Like this one has some purpose, you know? So this will be one area. Let's just finish off this circle here. 5, okay. I want this here so we can do that. Yeah. Oh, no. Yes. There we go. Okay, I'm liking this circle. This is where this house is gonna be. Let's bring back some snow. Actually, let's put this here instead. Okay. So this is gonna be a house here, right? And I want these houses in this area to be circles, just to keep a theme going. And now that this is kind of dried up, I want it to be squished because it's in the city, right? So let's have the middle of this one be here, and we'll go on the diagonals for this one to decide how far we want it to go out. I'm thinking one more, right? 3. No, let's go one more. This will be like the odd house in the middle type of thing. So then we'll go like this, and we'll make this a very strange shape. So we'll go like this, maybe. I don't know. This is going to be a weird one if this is how we want to do it. Because then that means this is the middle, and we're going to want to go 4 out. So there, and then 3, 4. I know counting is very interesting. So what I need to address, what I want to address this episode. Okay. This episode I need to address my uploading schedule because I am changing it. So it used to be that I could upload about once a day, which with a lot of effort I will be able to. But the videos will be less quality. So I decided no, not gonna happen then. I don't want to upload every day if the quality is gonna be lower. So the reason that I need to upload once a day is because I am now working my summer job. So I will no longer be able to make videos all the time. Like, I was working on videos during all of my free time, trying to get Overwatch clips, which took forever, by the way, and then trying to get some work done in this world at the same time. So I would switch between the two games, and that was fun. I loved it. It was the video games, of course. I loved it. But I can't do that anymore. There's not enough time in the day for me to be able to do that. Because I work from 7:30 a.m. to 4, which that's a decent amount of time. I'll get home at like 4:30. I should be able to play But I tested that, and it's not really working that well, because I just want to come home, I want to rest, it's been a long day, so something like that? It looks like a snowflake! A snowflake house! Yes! I'm so excited for this snowflake house now. Oh, wow! Oh, wow, it's a snowflake house. I didn't even mean to do that. That is so cool. Yes, and we'll go in one. Yes, it looks like a snowflake. Will it look like a snowflake? Yes, it will look like a snowflake. So we got the 2, 2, and then 1. Yeah. So it's in the shape of a snowflake, kind of. I like that. Ooh, I like that a lot. But that's the reason uploads will be slowing down on this channel. I don't plan on slowing down the content. It's just I would rather make better quality videos less often than less quality videos more often, if that makes sense. I'm sure. I hope it does. If it doesn't make sense, then I don't know. But that's the plan right now, to get a video to get a video uploaded about every day, no, every other day. That's the plan, so we'll see how that goes. Uploading or recording in bulk isn't really my thing, because this is a very planned series. I plan on doing certain things, I do them. Like, this needs to, if I don't get progress in my world, then it's because I haven't planned it. So I don't know now. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know, because this is going to be the doorway. Let's just plop down a crafting table and make that. So we're gonna have the door here, or doors I should say, because it needs to be there. Oops, wrong way. Because the door needs to be there and there in order for it to open and have that little look. But I don't think the house is gonna look Excuse me, I don't think the house is gonna look very good. Like this is a snowflake, so if we bulk it out to like a square, all those squares aren't very good to build. They're very like noob-ish. So let's break this out here, and I can design more from this, but the main plan of this episode was to get this village up and running. Like, we need this village. And I also wanted to plan something with you. So, if there is a story in your world, ideas start flowing. Like, building ideas, inspiration, everything starts flowing out of your brain. If you have an idea, if you have a story, if you have something that tells a story, or if you have something that inspires a story, doing research into the time period that you're building, building from just a story that you created about this area, your building becomes, I'd say, twice as good. Twice as good building just from having a story implied to it, because then you have this this motivation to build it. You also have an idea in your head of what you want to do because it has a story. So the whole idea of making a story for your world helps. Although it might be a little bit more difficult of slowness. Okay, let's get this out. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, building a story for your world helps with building, and it helps the building process, because the ideas that you have... Are you kidding me? There's another one. It helps the building process. I have a story for this world, and it is going to help a lot. So the story is, right? This area, this snowy area, is selling fish and ice. There you go. Theme. Something you can build with. Ice. Fishing. Snow. A port. Like, that's all things that you can do just because I said, this area sells this stuff. And because this area sells this stuff, like, it can inspire more story, and then it can inspire more building, and then you can have little mini stories about this neighborhood. Like, this guy, they're like a hermit, you never see them, and then these two families are rich. Why is this person in the middle of these rich families? How are they able to afford this plot of land? Because I'm sure another rich person wants to build here. This person is making the neighborhood go down in value. Why are they here? I don't know. Make a story. Secret basement. I don't know. Something like that. That is how you build, and that is how you get inspired to build. Because now I'm thinking, what do these people have to hide? Why are they living a modest life on this piece of property that is worth so much more than what they're putting, like, than what they have, or what the house shows? So why do they live here, in between these two rich houses? That is a story. That is something that can make this house really unique. I can dress this house up, I can add different things to the inside to make it show why. And that is an entire episode in and of itself of doing something. And it's an entire building that I can dedicate to this area. So that is how you make a really good thing. So here's the story. Here's the story. You know how I'm always talking about how there's this volcano island thing that looks really evil. It's made because I've always wanted to build one. Well, guess what? I found it. It's right there, bottom left. You see that island? Whew, it is a very good size. It has a mountain on it. It's not connected to the mainland. It's close, but it's not connected. It's a really nice place. And we're going to turn it into a really evil place. This is where the evil wizards, the cult, lives. The cult that worships the nether, worships hell, is trying to take over the world. That's that area. And just by doing that, I've created an amazing theme that we can easily work with. And it gives a style of building that we can do. And if you don't have that style of building, it's a lot more difficult to build. So, what's the thing about this area? Yeah, they sell ice, but that other area seems like a lot more of a... That other area seems more of a story than this one. Well, these people... This is where fantasy comes in. These people, they have snow, right? Why doesn't the snow melt? They're shipping off their fish with this snow. And these chunks of snow, they're just not melting. They stay cold forever. Do they have a wizard that no one knows about? Ice spells? No, they don't. They have enslaved an entire race. The snow golems, obviously that's where I'm getting my snow from. But that's why this snow never melts. It's because it's not snow. It's flesh. It might look like snow, but it is the flesh of snow golems. Huh? See? That's more interesting. This place has something to hide now. We can have very shady parts. We can have basements. We can have an underground tunnel of like moving these slaves one place to another, or farming these slaves. Like, boom! There we go! That's a story for an area. That's something that we can work with. That's how we bring this place to a whole nother level. So the snow that they're selling is stuff that they've been taking from and off of this species that no one else knows exists. Pretty fantasy-like, right? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. People think it's magical, that's what they think about, but how do we tell this story, convey it besides the things underneath of there? Boats? Books inside of boats? Make this world almost like an adventure map. Make your world almost like an adventure map. If you want to build, if you want to do something amazing, something that like pops out at people, make your world into basically an adventure map. Like, that's how much detail and stuff you want to put into everything, and then you have something that you're proud of. So, like, I'm proud of that wall, but what's the story behind that wall? They're keeping out people, obviously, but why? It's an industrial area, it's scary. Slaves. They have slaves underground. They have things that people don't want to know. That's how I got into this idea. I was like, why would they have a wall? Because it's an industrial area, yeah, but, I mean, why would people be scared? Like, it might be dangerous, but I mean, these people are trading. I'm sure they know the dangers whenever they're going into a farming area. But make it something extraordinary. Make your world extraordinary. And that's all I have to say about that. Like, there's no way that I would be making this stuff or even like have the motivation to be playing this world right now if I didn't come up with these stories. If I didn't come up with the fact that I have a replacement soul. Like, what is this? There are some mystical beings, mystical things going on. Fantasy. I don't usually build fantasy. I usually build... I don't even know my building style. That's what I was doing wrong here with this pattern. Okay. And then out one like this. Yep. Okay, that looks better. And then we'll have a window here, obviously. This is going to be the bedroom up here in this room. But I was just building while I talked. Maybe you enjoyed that, maybe you didn't. Let me know if that, like, that gave you any inspiration, or maybe you're thinking about building something in your world like that. Let me know, because it's important. Oh, I have some ladders. Oh well. This is just a too high ceiling, but the bedroom is really where it's at. And see, like, that gives more of a interesting feel. This is an interesting feel. And this is going to give somewhat the same feel as this. It's going to be kind of the same building style, rich and stuff. And this is more like a slum type of building. Why is it here? I actually need to grab my blocks from in here. Okay, so, I wanted to talk a little bit more about the volcano, people, place, whatever, because I didn't explain it the way, like, I didn't explain it thoroughly enough. So I said they worship, they're like a cult that's gone huge, turned into an entire civilization, right? Yeah, but okay, why? Like, what's their goal? Type of thing. Like, what's something else for them? They worship the nether, yes. I plan on making a nether portal type of thing, going from building from city to city, making a special building. There you go. Simple idea. Big implications for that civilization that worships the nether. They are planning to take over the world. In every major city in this world, they have a portal. They can get there faster than anyone can get to them through the nether. They can take over the world instantly before anyone can say anything to anyone else. Boom. They're planning to take over the world. What are they waiting for? I don't know, but how about that for an idea? Like, this world is going to be amazing. And I hope that everyone to this corner might melt. This one won't. This one might. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see with both of these if water starts flowing. I gotta work on the outside of the house. I just wanted to explain that really quick. So, yeah, I'll see you back. I'll do some building. And hopefully the outside will be done by the time I come back. I'm probably going to tear this down. But look what I did over here. It looks a little strange. I think it's too indented instead of out. Because right now, if we take a look like here, or even back a little bit further, it just kind of looks like I drizzled some Hershey syrup on top and called it good. I don't know. It looks weird. I want to add like a rooftop thing here, but this is what I go through while building, and this is why I don't like building. I'm so inspired by it, as you knew from all the stories and stuff that I've told about this world and what's going to happen, but look at that. Looks so weird. Maybe if I take out the middle, but still. I'm gonna have to do more stuff off camera. Jeez. Look at that. I'm serious about the Hershey syrup, though. Like, chocolate syrup drizzled on top. Call it good. That's what it looks like. This one at least looks like it was built. Like, this one just looks like you drenched it in chocolate. And that one, it kind of looks like a thumb. No, it totally looks like a clown face. Like, those are the eyes. That's the nose. And that's like the lining underneath. Like the weird upper cheek part right underneath. And then the, like, straight face. And then there are the gloves. Like, gloved hands. Like, what have I done today? Like, in this episode? That's so weird. Next episode, we're gonna do the mob system because I don't want to look at that anymore. Oh, now that I can't unsee that clown, it is creeping me out. I can't unsee the clown now. I'm gonna look for slimes down here in between episodes, collect some resources, and then we'll start finish the mob system. This isn't a thumbnail to be proud of. But this is, like, the best I got, and it's... Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end it here. Let me know, what I can do differently for this. Hi, my dog just came in. How are you? You tried to lick my face, and now you're trying to eat my mouse. Get out of here. I'm just kidding about the get out of here part. I'm not kidding about the mouse, though. He looked at it and he tried to nibble. Ugh. Anyway, I will see you all in the next episode. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Why does it have to look like a clown? Why? Why?